Hello everyone, welcome back to Mega Man Legends 2. Last time I had a huge talk about the history of the game's lore that tied into the whole Mega Man series. And I hope I covered everything I wanted to, because it was a lot to talk about. But also, we got the Shining Laser, the most powerful special weapon in the game, as well as some extra buster parts. Now, as far as body parts are concerned, there is a Kevlar Armor Omega, but I don't feel like going to buy it now. But let's see what we can do with our new parts that are all Omega. Accessory Pack. Whew, that bumps everything up by 2. Now what can we do here? Yeah. That's a really good combination. Everything's near maximum with that. Aw, damn it. You know what I didn't do? I upgraded the Shining Laser, but I didn't actually get it. So wait just a minute. I don't believe that. Okay, here we are back in the Master's room after screwing that up somehow. I took a couple hits on the way. But yeah. All that's left is to head to the mother area, where the library is.
The gravity's back to normal. Are you ready? Things are going to get a little different from here on. This is it, Mega Man. Good luck!
Thanks, girl! And actually, this is pretty straightforward, the rest of this. A little different as in something traditional Mega Man that wasn't in Legends 1. And that's a boss rush. The boss rush. Notice what a boss rush is. Now you see that? We took out a Reaverbot boss, a Ruins boss, in one hit. Well, not one hit, but in just a couple of seconds. And the reason why you want an upgrade or two to energy with the Shining Laser is that it'll drain quickly. So you need this to be good with it, instead of having it running out on you. Hey, I remember you. Oh, you're turning invincible. You still got your sad face. Can I hit you again now? There we go. This guy is just like before. I guess these were all made by the mother units as guardians to the keys. Somehow. Ah, yeah. You know, I like the first Legend Shining Laser a little bit better, just because it was a much bigger attack. By bigger, I mean it was a giant laser beam. You can go die now, you know. You have no health left. Go away. No! Stop hurting me! I still got 2 more to go. Explode throughout a cutscene. That was kind of sad. He just has a sad face the whole time. I think this Shining Laser is even more brokenly powerful than the original one. Boom! You're fucking dead. And that was the way I came. But even after all I used it, look how much energy I still have. You don't really want to max it out unless you want to be completely broken. Well, you still need the enemy to give you an opening, like that guy, and the Frog Reaverbot to do what he did and open his mouth. This always looks so cool. These walls reminded me of the Sigma stage, the very last one in the first Mega Man X. And that's another thing that implies these were evolved from replay technology. Juno, the way his head came out and attached to a new body before he destroyed him again in the first game. That was a lot like Sigma. Especially the form he took, it's like the first one he had. You know, the Wolf Sigma. Except this was like a dinosaur skeleton.
Looks like the gravity's increased again. I wonder who will turn up next.
Well, there's only one left. Only downside to the shiny laser is you can't run while using it. Well look, that even pierces its defense.
It looks like defeating that Guardian restored the gravity.
Sure did. I didn't even have to jump. Ooh, what do we have? Like Zen's gonna be much of use here. Especially since we have to do a bunch of backtracking across all these floors now. Fortunately, no matter what you do, they'll never respawn those enemy bosses. B7. Damn, this goes by really deep. I wonder why this was kept hidden in the Master Zoom of all places. I mean, what if they had to go down here while he was sleeping? Ah yeah, remember this guy from the Soul Kata Kimatoma ruins or whatever it was? He's back, with a bigger health bar. I think his color is a bit more intimidating too. But look, we're just... He's... finished? There we go. Aw, we didn't even get to see him be destroyed. How sad. Of course there's another giant move. There's plenty of them this time around. So now we just gotta run around the perimeter until we find the door. It's here somewhere. Somewhere. Should have been. There we go. We gotcha. Now I thought one of these here had a branching path or something. Maybe I just kept thinking that because of how it looked. But yeah, we've beaten all the boss robots again. Well, except for the very first one, which was always a joke to begin with. Man, they're making this seem intense. I guess all that's left is Beatus, the library. That's creepy now. And also a bit mystical. That's what I was looking for. Pretty sure she's about to say something. So I'm trying to be quiet and not start any sentences. Here they are. All keys to activate the Global Carbon Reionization Program. Now, does that door say boss door or what? That's right. All except for the master. Well, if I obey the system... She's waiting for me in there, isn't that? Your destiny. Well, if I obey the master system, I'll be destroying it as well because I was subservient to the master. Ain't that a frickin' paradox for a robot to deal with?
Well, you've made it. You've reached the library. That's where the carbon reinitialization program is executed from, and where you can stop it. Destroy the system or defend it. It's your choice, Mega Man. I can't tell you what to do.
This unit will attempt to infiltrate Mother's logic circuits. There is no guarantee as to how effective such an action will be, but it should impair Mother's reaction time to some extent. This unit's powers are limited, but it shall assist you as much as possible.
The library is shielded against any and all transmissions. I won't be able to help you anymore. Good luck, Mega Man.
So pretty much, we're on our own, but Gats is trying to slow her down. No, we're not there yet. Yeah, in other words, Sera's not going to be at full power At least at first.
Execution of carbon reinitialization program has been paused, awaiting order to continue from other unit. Execution of carbon reinitialization program has been paused, awaiting order to continue from other unit.
Paused?
Execution of carbon reinitialization program has been paused, awaiting order to continue from other unit. Execution of carbon reinitialization program has been paused, awaiting order.
I have been waiting for you, Mega Man Trigger. I could have executed the carbon reinitialization program at any time, but I chose not to. Do you know why? Unlike you, I cannot act against the system. I can only act within the parameters it defines for me. Indeed, I cannot think of anything beyond the system's limits. That is why I cannot comprehend what could have motivated the Master to attempt to destroy the system. I am jealous of you. You were close to the Master. You understood his thoughts in a way I will never be able to. Yuna chose to remove herself from the system, even though she is, like myself, Mother Unit. I cannot do that. I've waited for you, whom the Master loved. Perhaps by defeating you, who is so sympathetic to the Master's desires, I can purge myself of these troublesome emotions. Come then, Mega Man Trigger. Show me what a first-class purifier is capable of.
Well, you asked for it. This is Sera. She has a handful of attacks. That one you said just have to keep moving away from her. It's pretty much just similar to deal with, but it don't give you much chance to hit her. That's not her worst of her moves. I could use a shining laser to completely decimate her quickly. This is not one of her moves. Pretty much just keep circle sticking to the right and jump when she fires them, and you won't get hit. She has at least 2 other moves I wanted to see. Definitely a challenge to deal with if you don't have a powerful weapon like I do. Or if you're playing with high difficulty. She's crazy strong. Alright, that's one. She'll fire 2 shockwaves, increase the gravity, and make a bunch of these exploding things appear. Maybe just stay locked on and either fire your buster or whatever weapon you have, and you'll take them out pretty quickly. Especially the broken laser. And when things stop being red, she'll go back to a different attack. But she has one more move to use. And no, it's not a variation of that. It's that when she says well trigger. You fire these things that run around and explode. You know, that's her hardest move to dodge. Oh no. Yep, that's it. Those are all her moves. Now I don't feel guilty about showing the shining laser with you guys. Gonna send one more wave of them, I know it. How close can we get? I mean, yeah, she does have some good armor. Just look at how much... Ow. Because look how slowly her health is going down. Even with the powered up shining laser.
Gats is attempting to assist you by invading my internal systems. I do not understand. A servitor unit such as Gats should be unable to disobey the system's commands. Still, a mother unit like myself is superior to a servitor unit. His sabotage attempts are a distraction, nothing more. When last we struggled, you imprisoned me on Terra. Perhaps this time, it will be you who is imprisoned.
This is Sera's second form. If there ever was something to call a sky goddess, this would be it. That shockwave is easy to dodge. No, I just barely avoided not hitting. This is the worst move she has. And I'm gonna heal from it right now. Let's use the fried chicken. There we go. That's why. Laser's so hard to dodge. Already lost my shield. Yeah, I guess not. Ow. Yeah. And she did not steal that laser down from Master Hand, because Smash Bros. Melee was actually released a year after this game. Making Nintendo Capcom. Oh, not that again. Oh, I dodged it. Usually pretty hard to dodge. When she spreads her arms like that, just run in a wide circle. Then call down a bunch of meteors. Just slam in here. That's pretty much the easiest thing she can dodge with. Especially if you're at a distance, or like in the middle. Ow! See how much that hurts? Okay, I avoided it that time. This is where the shining laser comes in. Oh, I almost screwed up on that. Yeah, just use your lock on to find her after that. Not again. Hold on, I hear something outside of this room. Okay, forget that interruption. People are coming in the house and I forgot to shut this door. Now we're back. She has one more attack she can use. That was my fault, I let myself get hit by that. Yeah, I was getting reckless there with the shining laser. Oh, she's doing it again. Come on. Can't stop it now. Yeah, you ain't gonna hit me with that. This is when you want your shining laser, or it's something you can hit with really quickly. Yeah, those lasers aren't too devastating. So, I need a better view of her than this. It's not the kind of upskirt you want to see. Or that. Oh, here's her last move. Just some black hole that can pull you in. Never seen her use it with the lasers this way. But that makes, if she's near you, dodging the big laser a big challenge. Ow. Let's see. T. Not the mug. Apple. Yes. No, we're at full health now. Now to shut off all her moves, all that's left is to finish it. Oh yeah, that can make things difficult. Yeah. That would have been hell to deal with those meteors if you were being sucked into the black hole. I really like this green starry sky. Is this what Planet Namek would look like if it had a night? Look, I can't even do the tumble dodge. Come I think I'll finish her off with just a buster. You know, both this are carbon creations. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can I use the tea? Pastry? Yes, I can. That's right, Screaming King.
Whenever the Master looked at me, I detected a sadness in his eyes. The more I obeyed the system and tried to serve the Master, the sadder he seemed. Now, Trigger, thanks to you, perhaps the Master will also smile at me as he did at you.
Sera!
At last, I understand. Thank you, Trigger. Thank you.
Sera!
Don't think you're going to get off that easily, Sera. You were always too stubborn for your own good. If we have a shell, we can transfer your primary programs over, right? Gats is dead. He died because of your gamble. If you die as well, who will be left to keep me company? You can't fool me. I know you can hear me. Still going to ignore me? Then let me tell you something. Now that Elysium is no longer functioning, the old system the Master's people shut down has started to reactivate. It was your responsibility to monitor it. If you die and it takes over, the Master's work was for nothing. Do you want that?
Do you mean to say that the Elder System is becoming active again?
There are remnants of that system buried all over Terra in what the Carbons call ruins. There's so many, even I don't know how many there are. I doubt they'll be fully active soon, but eventually they will. If we don't do anything, just imagine what will happen to Terra and all its people. If the Elders and their machines activate, what will your sacrifice here have been for? What do you say, Sera? Are you up for living with the people the Master left behind? Could be a little wild, but interesting.
Perhaps it might be worthwhile.
I can't remember the last time I saw you smile, Sera.
I'll think about it once we figure out a way to return to Terra.
That's a very good point, Sera. So, what are we going to do, Mega Man? If we can't get back to Terra, then I can't give Roll her mother back.
Is that the only thing you're worried about?
Don't worry, Yuna.
Why?
I know Roll. She'll come looking for us, no matter what happens.
So yeah, that was Mega Man Legends 2. Now you saw those things floating in the air, well, in orbit, before the credit screen appeared. Those look a lot like Eden. You know, the things from... well, not the things, but the thing from the end of the first Mega Man Legends. And that was going to come and take down Cadillac's Island's people. Well, not anymore. It's probably what was going to be the carbon reionization program. Just tons of them descending to the planet and just killing every carbon. and eventually recreating them. But now, they're going to function like normal humans. As for what this Elder system is, nobody really knows, but we can assume it's what the old Reaverbots there are from. It could be remnants of the Reploid Wars, or the Elf Wars from X and Zero, or even something that happened after ZX. Because Legends is still thousands of years after even that future. Because the Master himself had lived on Elysium for at least 3,000 years. So whatever happens with the Elder system, we will never know. Because there is no more Mega Man Legends 3, unfortunately. And that's a shame. It really sucks when you end on a big cliffhanger like that and you never get to see the conclusion. Because when they announced that, that's what made me want to get a 3DS Day 1. The idea of Mega Man Legends 3 being made for it. But I think not Legends 3, but a follow-up to the Legends series could be made. Sometime in the future where the old system is reactivating and something has to be done about it. Because it's causing problems on the surface. Because what they're making it sound like is the Reaverbots and things are going to come out the ruins and start attacking people. And I for one would like to have seen that. But I guess not. This is a really beautiful ending. This is one of my favorite games on the PlayStation.
Seconds to ignition. Is everything ready? Southwestern wind, speed 1 knot. Should be little to no interference. Fuel pressure stable. All workers to the shelters. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off!
Go! Keep going! Oh, that's the 10th time we've tried! Maybe we should just give up! I got all excited when I heard that what's-his-name, the monkey, came back from outer space and was going to give us ancient technology. But it just doesn't seem to live up to all the hype.
Going to the stars. A task not easily undertaken. There's bound to be difficulties.
Yes, but it looks like they're on the right track to me.
I think this system was too complex. We need to keep things simpler. That way, less things can go wrong.
But if we build it this way, it will cost too much. If we take existing parts and put them together this way... See? Just look at how much money we can save.
I think if we modify the fuel injectors like this, it just might solve the problem.
It's really simple! Really simple! If you would just listen to me, I could show you! See? Look here!
You stay out of this, Data! We need to make the cargo hold smaller. We can save space and make it lighter that way.
It doesn't matter! With this new amazing engine I designed, we will have more than enough power.
Your engine? I'd believe you if your engines weren't made from spare parts and needed to be adjusted every 5 minutes.
Not everybody has tons of money to build your kind of engine.
If you don't use the proper
Sorry, Mega Man, but it looks like you might be stuck up there for a little while more.
Looks like we both got our work cut out for us.
How dare you? Anyway, I wonder wonder how Mega Man's doing.
We have to get this thing working so we can go get him.
And that was Mega Man Legends 2. 15 years and counting is how long he's been waiting. Will he ever make it out? Probably not at this rate. I'm Jargus. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again for my next Let's Play.